What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe without trying. You see the thumbnail. Blanket statements can be made about black men. Like I keep hearing this, not all, not all, not all, not all. Okay. You're right. You can't just make blanket statements about a group of people. I'm a black man. Like, yeah, I can. Because we get blanket statements all the time. Like, people give us blanket statements like they make sense. All the time. Just did a live, so I'm doing this video. I brought this up in the video. I'm running errands. I'm out eating. Table of white folks right across from me. They're talking. White guy says, in the 90s, they said you have a better chance of dying on the south side of Chicago than what is it? A guy who has the death penalty in Texas. And they're like, yeah, that's just crazy, isn't it? So they're just like, yeah, they're all in agreement. Yeah, it's violent, basically. And I'm like, right now, he was talking about the 90s, but right now, there are 210 people who have the death penalty in Texas. More people died on I-10 than people from the death penalty, but it just has to be the south side of Chicago. What? I know to them it makes sense, but I'm like, oh God, y'all stupid. But it's a blanket statement. It implies that we're so violent, you might as well be an inmate on death row because you can live long. And it's like, oh my God, why are you this stupid? How do they hire you people to be in companies? Anyway. I-10 is the freeway if you are further up north. It goes from Florida all the way to California, just for the record. So it, goes through the whole South, if anybody doesn't know that. But when you hear all these men are dogs, men are trash, men are scum, black men ain't ish, these men are deadbeats. It's like, wait. These are blanket statements. It's just not a problem, though. It's not a problem. It's just, well, that's not a blanket statement. That's more like a throw rug, a throw pillow, a throw blanket. It's not a whole blanket. It's what I'm saying? It's just something to wear on a couch. Like, man, shut up. Black men are incarcerated. Black men are, okay. They're blowing black men in jail and they're all in college. Right. People graduate college, right? People graduate they leave, and they come in, and people in jail. Now that's a 18 to 25 population. You're talking about the people in jail go from 17 to death. But that's a whole nother story. But it's a blanket statement. It took years for people to catch on to that. It's because it was a blanket statement about black men. Who cares? Like, what? Black men are seen as older. Black boys are seen as older, and black people are seen as older. And that's why they're threatening, because you can't tell the difference between a 12-year-old and a 30-year-old. So now we on Bad Boys. How you doing, Mr. I forgot Marcus' last name. Yeah, how you doing? Who are you? I'm here to date your daughter. How old are you? I'm 16. No, you're at least 30. It's a blanket statement. It's a blanket statement. That's what it is. You got men of other races standing at the urinals because it's a blanket statement. Show me what you're working with. It's a blanket statement. Like, we have to deal with them all the time. We go out to eat. We get bad service. Straight, just bad service immediately. They're not going to tip. Bad service. We go somewhere. It's going to cause a problem. Dominique Wilkins couldn't get in a restaurant because Dress code. How many dress code things we got to go through? You're wearing a hat. Everybody in here wearing a hat. But because you're black in a hat, it means it's gang affiliation. So you're not really a fan of that team. It's just gang affiliation. It's murderous. You're wearing shorts. It's summertime. It's the South. It's hot. Huh? No, it's gang affiliation. Those shorts are Crip shorts. You know, we see Snoop doing the dance. Yeah, that's California. There's no Crips in this city. You're wearing a t-shirt. It's everybody in here is wearing a t-shirt. It's gang affiliation because you're black. Gang affiliation. Blanket statement. You deal with blanket statement all the time. Not all. Like, what the fuck? You're wearing sneakers. The fucking country wears sneakers. But but when you wear sneakers, it's got to be a crime that's about to be committed. We're not going to step on your shoes and you shoot up the place. You know your bouncers wearing sneakers. Your bouncer's black though. Your bouncer is black right now with some shorts on because it's summertime and some sneakers because he's a bouncer and a t-shirt and a hat. But it's for us. Stupid stuff, right? And then, you know, but when we make statements about other people, you can't say that. You can't say that. You know, you can't say that. You know, that's what, not all of us do that. Not all of us are like that. You're like, oh my God. Blanket statements are wrong. What? What? When did blanket statements become wrong all of a sudden? Change the race, change the gender. Blanket statements are insulting. With us, it's just a blanket statement. It's got to be fact. It's got to be fact. What are you doing here at this college? I go here. No, yeah, let's go on here. No, what sport do you play first? The only reason you're here is because you got to play sports. You don't look like a running back or anything. Like just a punt returner or something. What are you doing in this neighborhood, sir? Why are you at the grocery store? Because I'm hungry and I need groceries because I live out here. What are you doing living out here? Are you a professional athlete? What's the problem? I remember jogging. True story. I remember jogging years ago. I was at an apartment in Houston, jogging off of San Felipe. Not too far from West Hamlet. People who know San Felipe or whatever. So I'm jogging on San Felipe. And I'm jogging down the street. And a white lady gets nervous. Like, she's walking and I'm jogging. She's like, ah! Like, you all right? What are you doing? I'm like, you saw me jogging this way. I'm jogging. I didn't know black people jogged. She's old. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, bitch, you ain't never seen the Olympics. You ain't never seen football or basketball. You never seen boxers jogging on the road. You know the thrill of victory, the agony. You just never seen cross country. You never seen anything like in your life. You never seen black people just don't. What you think? We just drink Kool-Aid, eat Cheetos, and get six packs? Like, what kind of stupid? I'm just sitting there like, yeah, lady, we jog. Have a good day. And I know that it's like, it's a blanket statement, but a lot of times people do stuff to be stupid, to incite an argument. And it's like, let me use a blanket statement. You must be a Democrat. You must be a liberal. You must be, oh, get out my face. Ladies do the same thing. I know you cheat. Oh my God. Used to go on dates. Ladies be like, now ask out, we going out. Do you live with your mama? How many kids you got? And by how many women? Do you actually have a job? Or you deal drugs? Okay. You do this on every day? Like every time I take you out, you do it? Are you a killer? You know I gave you my family. I text my girlfriends your license plate and, you know what I'm saying, I tell them where I'm at and if I don't leave, you know what I'm saying, and it gets, I just let people know I'm with you. So if anything happens to me, it's like, oh. All right, yeah, I'm gonna buy you a seafood platter and throw you in my trunk and take you home and chop your head off or something like that. But it's a blanket statement. Y'all you do this all the time. But it's a black guy, so it doesn't matter. So when y'all talk about you can't use blanket statements, you better realize who you're talking to, because that's all we get is blanket statements. There ain't no individuality in being a black man. None whatsoever. You fit the description. What's the description? 6'4", black, wearing black and black. I'm 5'8", wearing blue. Well, I mean, maybe you're a shapeshifter. Whatever, man. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Peace.